Artificial intelligence is no longer getting a free pass. The question is not, are we using AI? The question is, can we prove AI is creating real value? And more importantly, can we validate the numbers before they reach the executive team or the board? Because unvalidated AI ROI is dangerous. It can lead to bad investment decisions, bad vendor renewals, bad workforce assumptions, bad budget approvals, and false confidence at the highest level of the company. In plain English, if the AI numbers are not validated, they are not board ready. They are assumptions, and assumptions should never be presented as enterprise value. The basic idea is simple. AI return on investment means, what value did AI create minus what AI really cost? But the word that matters most is this: verified. Not claimed value, not estimated value, not vendor value, verified value. That is where many companies fail. They count the benefit before they prove it. They report hours saved before they know whether the time was actually redeployed. They report cost savings before finance confirms whether any cost actually came out. That is not ROI, that is storytelling. Red zone. Build the baseline before AI begins. This is the red zone. The red zone is where leaders identify ROI risk before spending scales. The first step is not buying the tool. The first step is building the baseline. The company must document the before AI picture. How long does the work take today? How many people perform it? What does that labor cost? How many errors occur? How much rework happens? How many escalations are created? How much outside vendor spend is involved? What is the current risk exposure? Without that baseline, there is no way to prove improvement. The baseline is the starting line. If contract review takes 20 days before AI, measure it. If customer support costs $10 per ticket before AI, measure it. The board does not need guesses. The board needs a before and after comparison that can survive scrutiny. Yellow zone. Test, measure, and validate. This is the yellow zone. The yellow zone is proof. This is where the company runs the AI proof of concept like a business test, not a technology demonstration. First, define the use case. One clear business problem, not AI productivity. A specific problem, for example, reduce contract review cycle time or support backlog. Second, define the owner. Every AI use case needs a business owner, someone who is accountable for the outcome. Not the vendor, not information technology alone, not a general innovation team, a real business owner. Third, define the success criteria. What must improve? By how much? By when? At what cost? With what risk controls? If success is not defined before the test, success will be invented after the test. Fourth, compare the AI-enabled process against the current process. Do not only ask users whether they liked the tool. Compare outcomes. Did quality improve? Did errors decrease? That is how leaders separate improvement from enthusiasm. Fifth, count the full cost. This is where many AI ROI models become inflated. The cost is not only the software license. The full AI cost includes licenses, seats, tokens, compute, and cloud usage. API calls, integration, data preparation, security review, privacy review, and legal review, training, change management, human review, monitoring, support, and administration. If those are missing, the ROI is not real. Sixth, validate the benefit. This is the most important step before executive reporting. If employees say AI saved 1,000 hours, do not report it automatically. Ask, how was that measured? Was it system tracked? Was the work actually completed faster? Was quality maintained? Did it reduce overtime? Did it avoid contractor spend? Did it clear backlog? Did it accelerate revenue? If the answer is no, the value must be discounted. Time saved becomes value only when it changes cost, capacity, quality, or revenue. That is why every AI ROI model needs a realization factor if only half the time produces measurable value. Then the board-ready value is 500 hours, not 1,000. That is validation. That is discipline. That is how executive trust is protected. Seventh, adjust for risk. AI can be useful and still risky. It can hallucinate. It can expose data. It can create bad outputs. What is the cost of human review or correcting errors? For high-risk AI, leaders should calculate risk-adjusted ROI. Do not count only the upside. Subtract the expected downside. Green zone, board-ready reporting. This is the green zone. The green zone is governed readiness. This is where AI ROI becomes board-ready. The executive report should show 5 clear outputs. 1. Total AI cost, not partial cost. 2. Verified benefit. 3. Net benefit. What value remains after cost? 4. ROI percentage. 5. Payback period. How long until the investment pays for itself? This is what executives and boards should see. Simple, clear, validated, and tied to a decision. Proceed, pause, redesign, or stop. Not every AI project deserves to scale. Some should move forward, some should be shut down. That is not failure, that is governance. Before any ROI number reaches the board, it should pass 3 validation checks. Finance validates the cost. The business owner validates impact. Legal and risk validate the controls. Only then should it be reported as board ready. If the number cannot be validated, label it clearly: estimated, directional, unverified, or not ready. Do not dress assumptions up as facts. That is how companies lose credibility. The framework is simple. Red, build the baseline and identify ROI risk before spending scales. Yellow, test the use case and validate. Green, report only verified ROI and scale only when the numbers are real. AI can create enormous value, but the companies that win will be the ones with the strongest proof.